We're live, probably. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Xfinity intermission race. We're here.
The
We're here at
halftime show.
the halftime show for the Xfinity race. We're here at Homestead, the Echo Racing League. Just the two of us, me and Eli, up in the booth at Homestead. The start of the second round of the Echo Racing League playoffs. Before the green flag even has fallen, there's been some playoff drama as one of the playoff drivers is missing. No one knows where he is. So, yeah. In qualifying, Eli, last season's champion,
Yes.
Dirty Boy Jackson, is on pole. Out of nowhere. Max Boost,
That's
possibly
actually,
the favorite to win tonight, starts in third.
that's that's really shocking.
And, yeah, so there's gonna be, I think, 7 of the 8 playoff people racing. The point standings entering this, Max Boost was up by 41 points over the cut line, so he's in pretty good shape. As long as he doesn't, like, you know, wreck,
Lag out.
lag out, wreck. Big Jim's plus 11, Bean is plus 7, and LT is plus 4. Brett, who is not here, no one knows where he is, minus 4. Dirty Boy minus 5, so this poll could be good for him. Kenny's minus 5 and Katie's minus 9. So those are the 8 playoff drivers where they stand on points. So really, the only one that's like decently safe is Max. Everyone else is within about 10 points or so. So yeah, this is going to be a fun one. 16 people are here. You got Sayo, he'll be starting last. Alpha's going to be starting 15th. Bean is starting second. So Bean and Dirty Boy outqualified Max. You got Jocko here, Cyber, Dale Jr. fan 2017. This is like the second race he's ever run, maybe the first. I don't know. It hasn't been many. The other Brett is not a tree, is here. Frank is here. He got eliminated last round. Brennan, along with some others. So I think we're about close to starting. Super's also there. I saw his name. And we can join. Thanks to everyone who sent the 50 invites that were needed. Really do appreciate it. And we'll just see how it goes. Eli, I think the last time we commentated a Homestead race, Alpha won it, right?
Yeah, that crazy finish.
Crazy finish in the Winter Series, now known as the Elite Racer Series. But we'll see if it's, we'll see if it's like that. If Alpha can try and do it again. He did for Betty White last time. So.
Did.
Also, now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know if Big Jim is here.
That's oh.
So that could be 2 playoff people, actually. Big Jim and Brett. Big Jim came in 11 above, so that's going to not be great for him.
We come into the green.
I don't get how you load in before me.
I magically had that PlayStation 5.
Oh, we're green.
2 in the inside wall.
It's a great start.
We love to see that.
We've seen that paint scheme cause some carnage before. Oh, Brett, is he already out?
Yeah, I think so. Well,
That's a tough break.
that goes.
Oh, Bean's in the wall. It's a bad start for Penske.
Yeah. Penske master plan ain't going too well tonight.
Dirty Boy Max first and second. Here comes Frank, the 88, moving for the second spot on Max. Behind them, I think that's the 20 of Katie. He'll go inside 3 wide. Oh, it sends Frank into Max. Here comes Kenny, painting that white line almost. LT's coming to the bottom with Cyber behind him. That's what I love about Homestead is that you can race pretty aggressively.
Oh, I don't know if the 88 lag.
Also, we never mentioned this. There are relaxed yellows for this race because of the lower car count, because the playoffs have started, and some people either don't want to race because they're not in the playoffs, or they don't want to race because they don't want to screw a playoff driver. There's been not really small fields, but lower than normal car counts. So Brett, the league owner, said, hey, we'll be having relaxed yellows on for the rest of the playoffs. All the playoff drivers agreed to it. So we'll see how that goes here tonight. We'll see if we get any game caution flags or if he'll stay clean as they're going 3 wide for the lead. Dirty Boy's up top. Kenny's in the middle. KD's down low. They're squeezing together into turn 1. Kenny backed out. Smart move.
Dirty Boy looks like he's going to run off the top if he don't get loose.
Frank getting a huge run as well in the 88.
You can tell which car's already ran a loose preset.
Yeah.
You're already loose. Maybe Max went a tighter route.
We see normally, right, in this league, normally I would be like, I want to go tight because you know you're going to have long runs, but now you don't know that as wow. That was abrupt for Kenny and Dirty Boy. That could have been big.
LT.
Yeah. Oh, KD up into Frank. Kenny trying to get beneath Dirty Boy. Frank doing a nice job keeping that straight. LT with Max behind. Max probably wanting to get back up to the front. This is like the farthest back he's been all season at an oval track. So, oh yeah, KD's getting loose
really
already.
Loose. Oh, the 88 lagging.
Now KD's middle of 3. You
Oh.
can see that 48 on the outside side. Jenik flying through the field after starting in the 16th position for this race.
Max doesn't want to see that 48 get in front of him.
No, that's like one of the... Oh my gosh! He just shot the middle of the 19, the 88! What?
He's on a mission. He started like last and like lap
He
5
started
or-
last. Yeah, we're 6 laps complete this time by, and he's going 3 wide to 3rd. So...
I think Max seen what was happening. He going 3 wide.
Yeah. Now Max is like, maybe I should actually start pushing it. Like... Because this dude is...
Dirty
Wow!
Boy hit the apron and
Yeah.
he's gonna move him up the track.
Could this be the first lead change of the night? Oh, we got the 13 going around. Collecting Bean. Bean's in the inside wall. Do the cars jerk at all, or are we staying green for now? Bean's off. They're 4 wide.
So we might get caught.
Dirty Boy shuffled outside the top 5. And Kenny leads in the 00. That's big for his playoff chances because he came in below. And if he wins this race, he's into the final 4 no matter what he does the next 2 races. Winning, you're in. LT now up to 2nd. KD is trying to clear Sile for 3rd, but Max is going 3 wide bottom. Oh, it's getting good at the front. Oh, Max may have sent the 20 into the 48.
Oh boy.
That collects, I think that's the 8. That's the Dale Jr. fan. Super had to go down to the apron. But now the front of the field, because of that, got spread out. No longer 3 and 4 wide.
Well, he went to the back, to the front, and back to the back.
Back to the back. We'll see how long it takes him to get back up to the front now. For the lead. LT, I think, started 10th in this race. He's making a move on Kenny. Kenny almost got the wall. LT leads the lap in the 19. And, oh, Kenny's running him. He's pinching him. Running them tight in 1 and 2. You can see Frank run that middle lane. It really, really helped. He got a nice run. Oh, Kenny!
Kenny.
That's the worrisome thing about being on the outside here is if you have a loose car, you get loose, you get down to the guy on your inside, and you're wrecking back up into the outside wall, no questions. So,
KD is very aggressive today. Started going 3 wide again.
what do you think about KD? He's last in points. I know he's obviously going to jump Brett and Big Jim, but he still has people he has to get in front of to try and get into the top 4 and possibly win.
He's really working the top. Top 4.
Yeah, Frank's doing a really good job with that middle and top side. He's able to roll it really, really well. You can see it again here in 3 and 4, the run he'll get by using that, I guess, 2nd to or, 3rd lane. Oh! Is that Dirty Boy in the outside wall? Yeah, that was the 10. Slammed the outside wall. So our pole sitter obviously probably ran a looser setup. And currently is not liking it.
Oh, Frankie Kenny.
Yeah.
Frank.
These guys are doing a really good job of wrecking, but not wrecking.
Yeah.
There's been many times this race so far where I look to something and I'm like, well, that's going to be a wreck, and it's not. Meanwhile, for the lead, Max is there.
Frank is pitting. Keep him like that car very well.
look at these front two, and I think back to Iowa when Max dominated that race, and really the only person that could hang with him on a longer run was LT. Right now, LT's trying to stay out in front of Max. For
fourth.
And for LT, it would be a big points night if he could try and finish inside the top 3 in these stages. Try to get whatever stage points he can to put himself into a comfortable position entering the next 2 races, because he said on record he doesn't feel confident about Phoenix. So he says that this is probably the most confident track of his in this round, because you have Homestead. This is like the most normal track of this round. Then you have Phoenix, which is a shorter track, and they have Michigan with high draft. So that might as well be a super speedway. Sounds very interesting with Frank there, how he pitted then, because that wasn't even, they're not even halfway done with the stage. That was about 13 laps in.
Yeah. Maybe he was trying to get out the way. He didn't want to wreck anybody. He has a big escape route.
That one rotates so well. He's content riding behind LT though. Which I'm sure if Kenny and Sayo get up to him, he'll then want to try and make the pass on LT.
If he sees that 48 in his interview, he might get a little bit unantsy.
Remember back to last race, they had some contact late in the going. Sayo came off pit road right in front of Max, and Max didn't appreciate it, sent him into turn 3 and 4 into the outside wall. I think they they talked it out. They're good, but just as commentators, we have to always mention it, right?
You got to bring the excitement.
You got to try and drum up the excitement. It's a 6-car breakaway right now at the front. I believe 4 of them are playoff drivers. You have LT, Max, Sayo, and KD. 2 non-playoff people. You have Sayo, who just missed out, and then obviously Cyber, who I think last race was his first race. So Bardo is in chat. He drunk? So I'm wondering if these 6 will be content to try and ride like this, to try and pull away, or they're definitely getting away from the guy behind.
Sayo ain't very content running.
No. I mean, Sal's never really content riding around, is he?
Yeah.
He wants to be lean at all times, lead every lap. Trying to get by Kenny. I think he'll have him down here in turns 3 and 4. We'll see if KD forces it 3 wide like he has been all night long. Looks like he is going to back off early.
Sent it around the top.
I think what I'm seeing with Max is he's backing up the corners. He's backing up the entrances to try and get that better center and exit speed, and it's working out for him. He's just so content riding behind LT right now, doesn't want to make the pass. He's really backing up the corner entrance to get that run off the corners, so watch out for that whenever he wants to make the pass on LT. I think he can. Oh, they're going to.
No. KD thought.
Kenny maintained for 3rd right there.
Got the outside to work.
See if he can do more
of
that.
He went a lot lower. Yeah, he got really loose too.
Oh, I'm surprised Sile didn't try and go down to the bottom there. KD's going to go to the bottom though.
Did.
KD's going to try and get 4th here from Sayo. Oh! Not clear. So now right here, coming around, this is 20 laps complete. So they're basically, this is halfway. The stage is 39 laps, so this is basically halfway. So if you pit now, you split it in half, but they can definitely go longer on fuel and tires. But you can see Dirty Boy back there. He's decided to split it in half. He's coming in, starting on pole. He was in the secondary pack, so why not coming in and try and leapfrog and get some track position. Oh yeah, they're starting to get loose now. LT got a little loose off the corner.
Oh,
Sayo.
Big move going in there.
I think he got loose making that move. It was such a big move.
Yeah.
Still in line for now.
Oh,
Max, yeah, he scraped the wall a little bit there. It's kind of the balancing act you have to play. Is you have to try and anticipate your car getting loose on corner exit, And sometimes you just anticipate a little too well and put it in the wall, as Kenny may have gotten hit by Katie there. And Sile's up to third now. I'm sure Max doesn't like seeing that. Max may want to get by LT now if he can.
Well, I thought he would have a look at the top four.
I'll be shocked if Max stays behind LT and Sio then gets to Max and doesn't make a move.
Yeah. I don't see Sio not making a move.
He's looking high. Staying in line for now. Didn't have to run at the end of the straightaway.
Trying that higher line because he gets to run off the corner.
See if he can make something work here down the front straightaway. Got really close to that wall.
Ooh, I thought he could have took it. He
took it to the top side. He's running the wall. Ooh, he's getting a little loose now too. Max is looking out on LT. LT's down in line, still in the lead. Now the question is, when do these front six decide to pit? They have 8 laps of fuel left, 7 laps of fuel left. So they can go about 7 more laps. Which would be, what would that be? That would be 15 to go. So they could pit with around 8 to go. Eli, would you risk 2 tires at Homestead at the end of the stage?
I would. I wouldn't.
But do you think maybe Max and Sio would?
Yeah. I could see Sio. He's got nothing. He's just here to win.
And that's where, like, if a lot of people do that 2 tire call, that's where I like Dirty Boy's position. Of pitting at midway, getting those 4 tires. I feel like that could work out for him. If a lot of people try the 2 tire strategy, they might fade back to him, because 8 laps is a long time here. It's not like it's a shorter track. Kenny's back outside Sio.
He leaves tires up bad.
Oh, Kenny! Oh, he's wrecking. Well, that's an issue of pitting early, though, because then if you get yellow, Kenny's in the inside wall. I don't know if...
He's dead. No caution, it looks like.
Oh, we're still green. That collected the 18 a little bit, but Cyber's able to keep it going straight, but he kind of lost touch with the front 4.
If I was 18, I would have pitted right there.
Yeah.
You already lost that much time.
Did Kenny come down?
Yeah.
Yeah, Kenny and H. Wicks, yeah. That was smart by Kenny that he's already slower. Might as well do your pit service now, take 4 tires, and get out there and try and do something here.
I could gain some of that time in the wall.
Looks like we got KD pitting from 4th. So he's the first of really the front runners to come in. Kenny's pit crew horrendous, a 16-4.
Lord.
And sometimes it's hard to distinguish when people are signaling to pit here, because you could just be like, oh, you just got loose off the corner. But really, it's just a dive to be like, hey, I'm pitting.
Yeah. I guess you gotta go really, really low.
You gotta go down to the inside wall to say you're pitting.
Yeah.
Also, you have to use the access road on exit. Can't forget about that. You don't want to be wrecking people leaving onto the racetrack.
You don't want to wreck off of it either.
No.
We've seen that dude in 3rd place do it before. So.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't in that race. You guys were, though.
Yeah.
I was in my own little race that night. I was racing the clock. Yeah, I've also been a part of leaving pit road here and almost killing someone. Yeah, because I hit the gas because I saw them coming and about spun my thing back to the left to try and keep it off.
Oh, I don't know if LT lagged or.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. That was.
I don't. Well, I got that 18 then back. Well, 18 someone back.
It allowed Sile to get by him. LT's pitting. Max is pitting with. I don't know if LT made that one. I'll be honest.
I don't think he did.
I'll be perfectly honest. I don't think he made that. I would be shocked to see that he did not get a penalty for that. It looked like he tried to aim for the inside wall to make sure he wasn't speeding.
find out.
If we see Max leave ever, you
Yeah.
know.
48 in this time.
Yep, there goes Max. So LT
Yeah.
definitely sped. Yeah, he's out behind Brennan now. Ooh, that's a costly mistake. You know, he was running really well. He was going to probably get top 3 points, stage points. But now he'll be lucky to get any stage points at all. There's Sio into his pit stall. So he stretched it out about as long as he could. He pits with 8 to go.
What happened to JD? Did he pit like 3 or 4 laps ago?
Yeah, he pitted. He pitted before them.
Well, he's in his stall. I don't know if he.
That's an issue.
That is.
Sio and Max. Oh, it's a repeat of last week. And Max is out around Sio. With how far ahead these two are, I think they both took 2, is my guess.
Yeah. I mean, Max could kind of do it. He had enough points in the bag. He could try some.
Yeah.
And Silas just here.
And yeah, Silas just here to maybe take points away from Max. So I know
Dirty Boys.
probably since he did his undercut, he probably gained a ton of track position. As Silas going for the lead on Max. Racing door to door in 3 and 4. And they're hoping that they don't wreck each other. They're on 2 tires. They're going to be out of control loose.
They're going to be big loose. Max tried to cut under.
I don't know if he has just the drive off though that he needs to make that work.
Yeah,
Well, he doesn't have any. He doesn't have any turn off. Well, he has too much turn off actually.
Yeah, he has too much turn.
Never like to see that.
When you see that inside wall coming up, that's never a good thing.
Yeah. So let's see if Sal can hold on over Max. That was 5 to go right there in the stage. So a caution-free stage 1 so far. I'd honestly be shocked if this race goes caution-free besides the stages. Yeah. Especially when we get to the stage 3 restart. Max is gaining a little bit back here, 4 to go. He's trying to do everything he can to get up to the back of that 48. And with Katie lagged out too, that's killed his point situation. So now you're gonna have 3 drivers who, you know, obviously Katie's gonna get points for showing up, but it's not gonna be many. It's 16th place points. Big Jim and Brett don't get anything. So those 3 are gonna be terribly below the cut line, and you have to think, you know, with Big Jim probably falling out, Dirty Boy or Kenny are gonna be the ones to jump up in. So that'll be interesting. Right now with Dirty Boy getting good stage points, and Kenny, he's getting stage points, but he's back in 8th, so
it's better than none, I guess.
Hey, we saw last week in New Hampshire, it was 1 point that got him in, and that 1 point came in a stage. The 18 let him by. That gave Kenny the point to advance.
Well, say Frank was not happy about that.
No.
he was happy. Meanwhile, 18 passed 30 for us.
Good run for Cyber so far, up to 3rd. We do believe. Kenny's now 7th. Oh, someone lagged out. Who is it? Is that the 42? Yeah, Jocko. So Jocko is also lagged out. So add him to the list of Katie and Brett is not a tree.
That 48 right up against the wall.
The unfortunate thing for Jocko is he was running well because everyone moved up a spot inside the top 10. Really, I think he was running around 5th place. Because now Brennan is 6th. In fact, Kenny's trying to run Brennan down for that 6th spot.
Can confirm KD lagged out.
Oh. Yeah. Oh, also, this is the final lap of the stage. Sile's in the
Oh,
final corners of stage 1. Once again, non-playoff driver going to get the stage win. Max will pick up even more points in second.
I
Battle
don't
for
know.
sixth. Battle for
Yeah.
third. Dirty Boy and Cyber. And Frank
Oh,
joining in on it.
okay.
Dirty Boy
Dirty Boy's
got it.
going to get it.
Kenny got by
Kenny's going to
Brennan.
get it.
Alright. So you got some playoff drivers getting very valuable points. Dirty Boy and Kenny a part of that. He had a lot of non-playoff people scoring some points there. But the top 10, Sio, Max, Dirty Boy, Cyber, and Frank. That's the top 5. And then Kenny in 6th, Brennan in 7th, Super 8th, Dale Jr. Fan 9th, and Bean. A good recovery to get back up to 10th and get a stage point. That speeding penalty for LT put him back to 12th. The second to last car running.
Costly. Missed out on some good points.
Yeah. He was probably going to be up there around, you'd have to assume, at worst third. So that was very costly right there. Lost down about 10 to 8 points. Here we go for stage 2. Cyogenic from last starting spot up to first for this stage. We'll see if they can last it green this whole stage. I'm gonna love to see Bean and LT, who are back around 10th, 12th. See them try and carve their way through the field on this restart, because obviously it's gonna be hectic. There's gonna be cars everywhere, but they have fast enough cars. I think Bean and LT are top 5 contenders for this race.
LT obviously showed he had one of the fastest cars today.
Ooh, Sile's gonna slide up in front of Max. The one's trying to maybe shoot to the middle. He's gonna go inside.
Ooh, trying to side drafting back.
And
Bean and Super make contact going into one.
Max is clear of Sio, but the 48 might try cross under. He's back to the inside of the one. A nice run on corner exit. Kenny looking low on Dirty Boy. Big block for the 10.
That was... Oof. Max trying to get a run off the top.
And I think Sio's going to get freight trained here. Oh, or not. Dirty Boy's going to break the train to the bottom. Last season's champion. Oh, now Dirty Boy's in a mess. Here comes Bean. Bean entered above the cut line.
Oh, Bean hit Dirty Boy going. He sent the 88 off the corner.
Oh gosh, we got
they're like 4
the
wide
8 in the wall.
Here.
LT stuck behind that. He'll have to go with Alpha in the middle. Meanwhile, Sio and Max are trying to get away from the mess behind. Kenny's trying to get clear in third to run those front 2 down. Because Kenny also needs to now... his main focus is battling with Dirty Boy and LT and Bean in points. Frank drove it into 3 there.
Oh my God.
It's like he tried to go for Kenny's bumper there.
Yeah.
Oh, look at Cyber. Oh, he's getting a little loose.
Yeah, really loose.
Here comes Bean looking low on Dirty Boy. That's 2 playoff contenders. One's in, one's not. Man, they're already getting loose off the corners. You have Super at the back of the pack. 13th, Brennan back there in 12th. LT's currently 11th. In front of him, there's a battle for 10th and 9th. Alpha just ahead of that in 8th.
Oh, LT.
LT's gonna go to the bottom 3 wide, trying to make something work. This is where you get a little frustrated because you know you're faster than these guys. You proved it earlier, and you're just kind of stuck back here. And you see the front pack driving away. Those front 7 or so are single file, and you know, to catch them, you need the fastest car out in front of the second pack, and I think the fast car back here is probably the 19. Oh, and Brennan just doored him.
I don't know if he's very happy.
No. I don't think so.
He's definitely not there. Get some strategy, undercut.
Sile for the lead, maybe not. Oh, there he goes. These two have been really fun to watch, the races they've been together. Think about Gateway and New Hampshire both.
Oh, he kind of ran him up.
Oh. That's what this is what that second pack needed too, is for them to start battling and side drafting and doing all this stuff. And Sile can just hold that white line so well. Max getting a little loose for fourth. Dirty Boy and Frank are side by side. Bean going for fifth. After getting involved in the crash in stage one, only getting one stage point. Bean looking to try and rebound to get a top 5 stage finish. And Kenny's looked like he's had a really good card tonight too. I think he's definitely a top 5 contender.
This is one of his best tracks. Not surprising.
He's shown it, and this is a track he needs to run well at, because this could be a really, really good points night for Kenny if he can maintain up here at the front. He could try and leapfrog Dirty Boy. He can try and get up if LT can't recover. He can try and get up ahead of LT in points as well. So
he's still battling back there.
Yeah. Sayo again for the lead on Max. Not content riding in second at all. Drove it in deep. Can't clear the one though. Max still on the outside. If they start horsing around, Kenny
might just slide up and ride.
No, he gave him the lane. I think Sayo, maybe Sayo was anticipating a cross under move and tried to protect the bottom there. This time he's going to slide up right in front of him. And Sayo leads that lap, but once again. Max back to the inside. Dirty Boy and Kenny watching in the second row, wondering where they can go to try and make this even more exciting than it already is.
Oh, that's where he got loose.
Max going to protect the bottom. Sayo staying up top. See if Dirty Boy can do anything with Max here. Sayo once again has done a great job running that top side all night long.
A big run. He's going to get...
See Max protect it. Dirty Boy drives it to the bottom. Kenny drives it a little bit higher than Dirty Boy. These front seven are getting racy. That second pack just can't close in. Dirty Boy getting a little tight under Sayo. The 48 once again using that outer radius to get a run down the straightaway and gonna clear the 10 easily. See if he stays top or goes. Oh, he's gonna.
He thought of it. He tried.
Bean looking to go 3 wide for third.
You just don't. You hope. Okay, that's one.
You hope that doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Got the 48 looking out again.
You're on bottom, you see a car start. You can see it getting loose, and you can't do anything about it. Because you're loose already, you can't just... I've
had a few experiences with you here. That's if there's anyone that makes it an exciting show at Homestead, it's definitely you. Sayo kind of backed up Kenny there through that corner, and Dirty Boy got a nice run, but couldn't take it anywhere on Kenny. This has certainly been a race where the leader has looked vulnerable every single lap. I don't think there's been a single lap where I've thought the leader was going to pull away.
Oh, Kenny blocked Dirty Boy.
Sayo again looking low on Max. Now they start... I was about to say that second pack maybe had a shot because LT got out in front of it, but these guys started going single file immediately after that. So...
Yeah.
And with this stage, Eli, being 2 laps shorter than stage 1, do you think more people will try the 2 tires strategy?
I think what I did stage 1, I wouldn't be shocked to see. Well, what they're doing back there for third might help. You got the wall, I guess. So.
Yeah, you got the wall off 4 there and
Bean
lost all ground.
Frank.
That's Bean's an aggressive driver. Being up to fourth. The front three have gotten away.
Oh,
Kenny moving
Kenny.
back low on Frank. That was an abrupt move out of line. I think it's very interesting seeing those front three. That is what I would call the two fastest drivers this season, Sayo and Max, and then last season's champion, Dirty Boy, who can still make his way to the finale at Vegas to have a shot at another championship. We'll just have to see if he can, if he finishes well enough here tonight, possibly get himself in, and then try and point his way in through Phoenix and then Michigan. Honestly, the easiest way would just be to win this race, and then you don't have to worry about the next few races.
Yeah. You can take 2 weeks off. Sit back and enjoy.
Sit back and enjoy the show. If you win this one, you're in the playoffs. Especially Michigan. That one's going to be insane.
That one's going to be chaotic.
Like, and that's why, you know, if you're Brett Big Jim and Katie, and obviously Brett Big Jim didn't show up and Katie lagged out early on, but with Michigan in high draft, you definitely still have a shot at it if you're those three.
Oh, for sure.
And now with the addition of Relaxed Yellows, we haven't seen one yet tonight, but with the addition of Relaxed Yellows, that introduces a whole new strategy element of a yellow could come out and make it a fuel mileage race or tire mileage race. So that would be something different. And those front three are gone. They can't really do anything fourth on back. You can see how fast LT is. He's broken away from the guys he was battling with.
He's catching that. Fourth on back, too.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
He's really fast. Not shocked, though.
I think he ran well here in the Winter Series race. I think he was up at the front at the end of it.
I think he was my pick when he got wrecked on the last lap.
Yeah, probably.
Well,
No, I wonder if Dirty Boy, like last stage, if he's going to try and split it in half, or if he's going to go for the 2-tire this time. Because he's run really, really well now. He's in the pack. I think the last time when he did that strategy was to get that track position, which worked out. He got third in the stage. Because now we're about halfway through the stage. I don't see them. I don't really see anyone pitting. I think they're all going to stretch it out pretty long, and I think definitely if you're the front three, you take 2. Obviously, if you need points, you probably take 2.
Can he end the wall? You guys coming out there real fast. 8 and 13.
I think that's Dale Jr. fan and H. Wicks. Is that being signaled to pit, or was he loose?
I don't know.
Frank to the outside of Kenny.
He really drove it off into the corner, which is...
And Bean's going to the bottom of both Kenny and
Yeah,
Frank. Maybe some contact made. Oh. That's what LT wants to see.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Bean's pushing Kenny into turn 1. Oh, he sent him into Frank.
He's going to hit him in the... Well...
That's one way to make a pass. You get the guy mad at someone else.
Exactly.
Siles passing Max. Max might be pitting. Oh, he just gave Sile the top.
I don't know about...
Ooh.
Ooh. Oh, they're wrecking.
Oh, no. Oh, again. Into Cyber. I don't think that'll be a yellow. That's a horrible break for Bean. For the second straight stage, was in position to get some decent stage points. You know what? What all that did was allow LT to get up to 6th now. And he sees 2 more guys in front of him, of Kenny and Frank. But Max got back around Sayo. They're going to have to pit within the next 7 to 8 laps. Is my guess.
Obviously 2 tires. So
Yeah, if you're staying out this long, you are going for the 2-tire strategy. If you wanted 4 tires, you would have done what Dirty Boy did last stage. You would have
Yeah.
pitted around midway and used them basically to the full potential.
Forward.
Yeah. Goes to Ballon. LT's licking his chops in 6th, hoping he can get within drafting range.
Oh, he kind of parked the bus on him.
Yeah. Slipping from him.
I guess
he is pit now.
Yeah,
you could tell when he turns left down the straightaway that he's definitely pitting.
Yeah.
So Frank going for a shorter pit of sorts. They still can go about 5 more laps. Max put it in the wall from the lead. Protects the bottom, gives Sile the outside again. Sile just gets back in line though. There's Frank on pit road. With him pitting with 11 to go, he'll have to go 11 laps on these 2 tires if he does take 2, so I'll be interested to see if he does. I'd have to assume though.
Yeah, I don't see him taking 4.
Kenny so loose off 2. Oh my gosh. What a moment. Oh.
Oh, he's really loose off 4.
He may have taken 4. Eli?
Well,
That or he sped. He's there for a really long time, so he may have sped.
probably, yeah.
That's just that's the second person that we know of that has sped here tonight. It's a very inviting pit road. You kind of want to try and throw it in there, but that's something now and that's something that kind of affects you, especially for that last pit stop. If you're LT now, right? You sped in stage 1. These next few times you have to pit under green, you're not going to go in there at 100%. You're not going to try and go in there and throw it in there and get whatever you can out of it. Yeah. So that could lose you time there, but obviously it's a lot better than losing 15 seconds.
Good thing he did in stage 1.
Yeah.
So he knows. Not stage 3, where
You know what the limits are now. But these drivers are within laps of having to pit, these front 3 and the rest of the field. They can't go much longer on fuel. They'll probably have to pit with about 7 to go or so. I mean, Kenny's probably doing the next lap, which means the rest of these drivers should be doing around that time too. Max either breaking the draft or pitting. Dirty Boy might be as well. I'd have to assume that was a call to pit. Because we saw last stage Sio also stayed out a lap longer than them.
Max.
Oh, Max, that's
Max.
XCLT
Close.
taking it very, very Kenny passed him on pit entrance. That's how conservative LT took it. Well, I see Kenny passed him because Kenny sped. It's such a hard pit road to get onto. It looked like he sped. We'll have to see what the game said, but we'll also have to see what the game said about Max. Nope. Okay, he didn't.
That was a perfect.
Yeah, you could not get any better than that. Kenny did speed 23.3 for his pit stop, so that is terrible in terms of points.
I wouldn't risk it that much in stage 3.
No. With how close that was, oh.
He's probably like a mile an hour or so, like close.
Oh yeah, if he was over, it was perfectly over to where like the game would not call it. Sio entering pit road. He just slams on brakes right at the end. It was a lot smoother than Max's. I don't know if it was faster though. But he was able to stay out, I think, 2 laps longer than them. That's interesting. But look at the gap Max pulled over Dirty Boy with that pit entrance. Dirty Boy was right with him entering pit road. And now there's probably a second gap between them. And Kenny goes from being in a good position to try and get top 5 stage points to now he's on 11th currently. Sile's leaving pit road. There is 4 to go at the line. Sio is leaving the access road now off turn 2, looking for the 1 car. Wow.
Maybe did he just take?
Did he take fuel only?
That's the only reason.
That's the
Two or
only way I
three
could see him
seconds.
getting that far ahead of Max. If
It'd
Max
be
had that good of a pit entrance, there's no way Sayo took 2.
normally when like you take fuel, only it's like 2 or 3 seconds quicker on the pit stop. So I
And that's about 2 or 3 seconds.
mean, yeah. Well,
Bean just passed Kenny. That's 11th and 12th. So that's 2 playoff drivers. I don't think they're going to be getting points. Bean is 2 seconds behind Super for 10th. Costly mistakes. Dirty Boy has had a really good points night so far. 3rd in stage 1. Looking like he's be able to get 3rd in this stage. And that's really good because he came in below. So he'll definitely leapfrog Brett and Big Jimmy. He might be up there in 2nd or 3rd or 4th. So looking to sweep the stages here tonight. He has 2 to go at the line. Yeah, so whatever strategy it was that Sayo pulled, he's not losing time to Max. That's 2 to go right there for the 48. It looks like he's... Oh, Keddy is loose to get off to. It's not been a great stretch of the race for Kenny at all.
yeah, it's not.
Once again, the stage caution coming out within the next lap as Sayo's going to see the final lap of the stage right here. And we got yellow, we got a restart for these 13 drivers. Now, will that be the final restart? Only time will tell.
We've seen how stage 3 normally goes in this league.
Yeah.
They go get crazy.
But now do you think they normally get crazy because they know that's the final restart? Do you think
They
it'll
might
be the
not.
same there?
I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. I mean,
Sayo
how this
turns
race has
to-
been, it seems like it's been a normal race. So
Sayo
and maybe
wins stage 1 and 2. Max will get 2nd. And Dirty Boy. So it's the same front 3 as the first stage. Sayo, Max, Dirty Boy. I believe... Did LT get 4th? And who knows who got the rest of the spots. We'll wait for it to come up on Kenny's stream to update on that. Super does hold on for 10th over Bean. So that's Bean and Kenny both missing out on stage points. So Kenny got 5 in the first stage. Bean got 1, and now they both get 0 here.
this is big for like Brett and Big Jim on them. So
Yeah.
they're not getting very many points. It doesn't really change the point factor.
So Super at the final stage point. Alpha got 9th. H-Wix 8th. Cyber 7th. I can't see the rest. 6th to Dale Jr. fan. Brennan got 5th. That was a good run for Brennan in that stage, and that LT got 4th. Obviously 3rd Dirty Boy, 2nd Max, and 1st was Sayo. That was a good recovery for LT, not getting any stage points last stage. Got 7 that one. So we'll see how it goes here. But this is the restart at the start of stage 3. Might not be the final one. We'll find out. We're back green for stage 3 at Homestead. Pretty even start for the front 2. We'll have to see how aggressive Kenny and Bean are. Once again, Bean has to come from the back of the pack, and Kenny has to come from the back of the pack now.
I don't think they're gonna play too nice.
No. They're already fanning out back there. Max did a really good job on the outside 1 and 2. They're normally on a restart. You just can't keep the momentum up. But he cleared Sayo.
Yeah.
Wondering if that 48 is just set up for a long run.
Probably so.
LT for 3rd. And you have some faces at the front like Brennan and Dale Jr. fan that we don't
Dirty
see
Boy
at the
around
front.
the outside. He's gonna get to the outside power, didn't
Yeah. LT going 3 wide.
he? Max is the farther you push that 48 back, the better. So he ain't complaining.
He's probably cheering LT on right now. He knows that 48 is probably his biggest competition. But how about the Ada Dale Jr. fan moving up to 3rd? Look at Dirty Boy.
Everybody's speed, and you got that track position. You can hold it, get on.
Bean up to 7th, trying to get for 6th here, and even more. Dirty Boy!
Oh!
Good save, good save. Safe merge up, he will. That could have been really, really big there. That would have been a huge points twist for Dirty Boy, who's gotten 16 stage points this race. Dirty Boy's still up inside the top 5 even after that little excursion down the backstretch. Going back now for, going back for 4th. Almost got an LT there. Clears the 8. Here comes Bean, he has a run. Dale Jr. Fan kind of protected a little there, and Bean goes to the outside. Kenny right behind Brennan trying to get a spot off him. That would be 7th place. Max, ooh, that was close.
He got it.
Looking, staying in line for now. So this is once again another one stop. And 6th and 7th and 8th.
Yeah.
Those 2 RCR cars might be messing with Kenny right now. I don't think he'd be too happy about it. He wants to get, because he knows he's probably just as fast as Bean, maybe even Dirty Boy and LT. As Sile's going around the outside for the lead. Now the front 4 are 2x2 racing.
I'm going to try to side draft him back. Yeah, there it is.
And this is bringing Bean into it to make it 5 cars, and possibly even Kenny and Dale Jr. Fan. Maybe even Brennan and H-Wicks. Max can't clear the 48 yet. Oh!
He was close.
He's going to throw it off to the bottom there.
I was going to get the run off the top.
He'll go right back to the inside. You got Bean looking out, and Dirty Boy and LT as they're battling for 3rd.
He back?
That was interesting. He had position.
Oh, he's going.
Trying to get a run off the corner here.
I mean, he didn't back off that much.
No, that was interesting. That battle for 3rd, they're still side by side. Dirty Boy and LT just can't clear each other, and Bean's right behind it. He's been looking out 3 wide a few times, but just hasn't done it.
There they go.
Oh no, the 8's in the wall hard. The 10 and the 19 got together, and
they kept it.
Yeah, luckily for LT, he was able to keep it going. He's still in the pack. Unfortunately for the 8 of Dale Jr. Fan, he's not.
In an alpha wreck on the back.
Yeah. That's a tough break for Dale Jr. Fan, running up inside the top 10, just outside the top 5. So now once again, man, this front 3.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, we got H-Wicks way down to the inside. He may have hit the inside wall he was going. No, he saved it. He's good, but my gosh. I don't know if LT got loose and hit him, or if he just got loose himself.
Could probably be both of it. Both of them at the same time.
I mean, with this track, that's absolutely not out of the question. Well, we mentioned 2 drivers that need to rebound after last stage. Kenny and Bean, they're both up inside the top 5 now. Issues happening around them. They've been able to sort out. Bean's going for 3rd now.
Oh. Don't know what he's doing. Oh, dirty boy sent it off there.
Do we ever know what Sile's doing?
I don't think he did.
Now it's a 6-car breakaway. 7th and 8th are Brennan and H-Wicks. They're losing these front 6.
48? Oh. I guess he's back up the corner.
Oh no!
Dirty boy.
That is not what Bean wanted to see at all, because the last 2 stages he's been caught up in a wreck, whether it be him or someone else, but that was almost the 3rd straight stage where he's been involved in something. Kenny getting up against the wall almost into it. I don't know if Max made adjustments to his car to make it better, or if, like, Sal doesn't seem as well. I say that
Oh,
Max got the wall,
well.
so
If that statement is retracted.
yeah, we'll retract that statement. We'll file that away. File that away under B for bad luck. But now here's a hot topic. They have to pit once in this stage.
Oh.
Yeah, and if it stays green, it will be under green flag conditions. We've seen Kenny speed. We've seen Max have... Oh, Kenny's in the wall! Speak of the devil. Wow. That could have been big. Being in LT, we're lucky to get low and get by that. But, yes, back to pit stops. We've seen Kenny speed. We've seen LT speed. The list just keeps getting... I think the 88 has sped at one point in this stage. So, I mean... We saw Max have a really, really, really good pit entrance last stage. It gained him about a second over his nearest competitor, Dirty Boy. So, how aggressive do you push it if you know it's going to be the final green flag pit stop?
I don't think. I mean, Sile, he can push it, obviously.
Yeah, Sile has nothing to lose. We've seen him speed on pit road this
Max
season.
with his points, could possibly.
You think about, you know, he's trying to lock his way in early.
Yeah.
When you think about he came in 41 above, he's gotten 18 stage points. So if you just add on that, that would then be 59 above. And then whoever 5th place is going to be, which I think at this stage would probably be maybe Bean or Kenny. So he would have, at this stage, he has almost a 60-point gap over 5th in points. And now he's leading the race, so he can definitely be aggressive. He has those points to fall back on, but if he knows he can't, say he can't make next week or he can't make 2 weeks from now, then you would maybe back it up a little bit just to make sure you can stay in contention for the win. Bean's done a really good job holding it with the front three, who have definitely been the dominators of the race. LT's also just kind of hanging back there in 5th. Kenny into the wall again from 6th. That car is not set up for the long run. It looks like it has a demon inside of it when it gets into the long run. I'm wondering if these guys are content to ride until pit stops, knowing that that's coming up. They still have 14 laps of fuel, so they can still go a good ways, but some people might try and pit at the midway of the stage to try and get the most use of the 4 tires, but that's also a little bit dangerous because you have relaxed yellow, so if a yellow comes out, you might get trapped a lap down. So it's a double-edged sword of what you want to do. Sayo is going for the lead. Dirty Boy. And Bean, Dirty Boy, I think had lights right there. At least on my screen he did. And LT's loving to see that battle because he was starting to fade back there. But yeah, Sayo cleared. And Bean's going to get to 3rd there. Now LT's back in it. Trying to get back in that draft. He was just about to lose the draft, it was looking like. Oh, Dirty Boy's really loose.
That was
another really good save out of Dirty Boy, but cost him some time. We'll see if he can try and get caught back up. He's been one of the top 3 cars all night long. Oh, Sayo got the wall.
I think Bean's just happy he hasn't got wrecked.
Yeah, Bean is ecstatic to be up in 3rd right now. Max going back for the lead. Sayo going high. Oh, ooh. That's a dangerous spot to be in if you're Sayo. I wonder if Bean's going to try and take it 3 wide here. He's
looking underneath Sayo, but I don't think
the one's going to clear the 48, but does the 48 get a run to get back under the 1? He's looking out.
22 had her. Bean had a run. Surprised he didn't. Try to make the run going in the one.
Still this 5-car pack. Just over 30 laps to go, so at this point in the race, the fuel window is all but open to make it to the end on fuel. It would be a very, very, very big undercut, though, if that were to happen. And I don't think any of the front five would want to try it. I'll be honest.
Yeah. There's one runs out.
Sayo again to the lead. This race probably had more lead changes than any other race this season. It's been like constantly every lap. The 48 and the 1 have been trading it. Oh, Max got loose. He's in the wall. Oh, no.
That's...
Now, he'll obviously keep touch, though. That's the biggest thing, is he didn't wreck it fully. He's right behind LT still, but yeah, that's track position that's lost now, so we'll see. Can Dirty Boy and Bean try and sort this out to get up to Sayo?
Seems like everybody loosening their cars up.
I know, it's weird. Everyone's getting loose now. Like, Sayo's car doesn't look as stable as it was. Max's definitely isn't as stable as it was. In fact, if anything, I think everyone loosened up and Bean tightened his up.
Yeah.
That draft man just pulls you together here and kind of keeps everyone with the front runners. But I'll be interested now if the 1 and the 48 aren't battling like they aren't right now. Can Sayo try and pull a little bit of a gap, or is that draft just too powerful? We're at 29 to go.
Drafting this game is so strong.
So I think this stage was about 53, 54 laps, somewhere around the 50 lap range. So if they want to try and do the split it in half, that's going to be within the next couple laps. So watch out for if some people want to take that opportunity. Wow, Dirty Boy and Bean are... Oh, they are. Yeah, they're... Huh.
They're really, really loose.
There's something all right. And I like the variety of where these front five started. You think about Dirty Boy started on pole, Bean started second, Max started third, LT started 10th, and Sayo started 16th.
Crazy.
That was really good through the corners.
Oh,
Bean's in the wall. LT and Max go by third and fourth. Bean just hoping he can try and hang with the draft now, keep it up here for pit stops. I think we had one taker further back in the pack. H. Wicks.
They better get settled out for second.
Yeah, Sayo's starting to break away. LT's going for that second spot. Max is helping him out. I think that's the first time LT's been top two since he sped. He led a majority of the opening stage, and so I'll be interested. Can he try and get back out in front? And I think Max knows that he needs to push the car in front of him by, and he knows LT was probably the next fastest. You know, the 10 and the 22 are getting so loose now that they just can't keep the momentum. LT's car looks very stable. I don't think I've seen it break loose once this whole race. Oh, well, there it went. Oh.
As you speak of.
Oh, no. Well, he let Max go. He knew Max couldn't try and run Sayo down. A few more cars have hit pit road in the back. These front five are looking like they're just going to try and stretch it out. They had such a huge gap over the rest of the field, I don't blame them.
Oh, yeah.
And basically, the only thing that these front five have to react to are themselves. If someone within their pack came down pit road, then maybe they'd all start to jump down pit road. But if no one does it, then they can all come down within the same 2 laps. I definitely want to come down with everyone, though. I want to be, if anyone, just only one other car.
This would be the one time I'd hate to be the leader. Because
Yeah.
you really don't know what to do behind you.
I don't think anyone's pitting this. It'd be crazy if no one pits this time, because they only have 2 laps of fuel left, according to Kenny.
Well,
Okay.
I guess we'll see.
Are they
Might be
all
fun
going to
pit
pit?
roading.
Well, we've seen Silas being able to run out a lap or 2 longer than everyone else, but are all the rest 4 going to come in together?
That might be... Ooh, I don't know about that decision.
I maybe would have pitted that lap if I was like Bean or Dirty Boy at the back of this pack.
They're not even
Brendan coming off
signaling.
pit road. Yeah, they're not signaling. Maybe they can go another lap. Oh
Dirty
man, this
Boy's
is.
in the best chance. He don't really have to
Yeah, Dirty
signal
Boy
either.
doesn't have to signal. The only person, well,
Yeah,
he'd
he
have to
just,
signal for Brennan, would he not?
yeah, there he is. There he is.
Well, yeah, I like that call out, Dirty Boy. That could honestly cycle him out to the lead. And he came down by himself. He didn't have to worry about anyone. Kenny is so close to hit. He almost hit the pit barrels, but he got down perfectly to what looked like 46. So, I think he'll be good.
I guess
LT
so.
is.
Here,
I think they're all
this,
starting to.
I don't. Okay, this might end. This might end badly.
Oh, this is gonna. Oh. And with Max in second, how hard can you push pit road from?
Oh,
Okay, Sile stayed out. LT being conservative. It looked like they all made it.
I don't know about Cryogenic. I would have.
Well, we saw last stage. The last two stages he stayed out longer. Granted, though, those stages were two tire strategy and no tire strategy. He's gonna let Brennan go here. Does he go another lap? I can't see him going another lap. Sile was in 3 and 4.
Looks like he's coming in.
Yeah. So how aggressive will he be? That was pretty aggressive. There's Dirty Boy. Where'd he come out?
LT out of his pit box. Max.
Dirty Boy is down the front stretch, so we'll see where he comes out in relation to the 19, the 1, and the 22.
Oh, they're wrecking on. Oh, wow.
What happened?
I don't. They almost all three wrecked.
Oh. Dirty Boy's flying around the outside of them.
Because Max came off first, and then it was just they were like stuck together, and then just couldn't get off.
Well, we've seen issues exiting pit road. It's the guy who's about to leave pit road now that had issues in a race we were in.
Yeah.
There's Sayo. Look at those 4 right there. Dirty Boy
Them
pitted 2
battling
laps earlier.
And battling.
They're going to fly around him, though.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's got fresher tires now, so we'll see how that works out for him. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh! I don't know if the one could have been closer to the 48 in that issue. So Dirty Boy's strategy of pitting a lap sooner than those 3 and 2 laps sooner than Silas worked out because he's out in front. He has track position. Can he hold the track position is the question. We're in the final 20 laps. 18 to go at the line. And what has been so far, a caution-free race for incident.
Oh, Max is not wasting any time.
Caution-free race for incident. That may have just got out the window because Max just forced it 3 wide middle where there was maybe 3/4 of a car length room. Ooh. Yeah, if there's gonna be yellow, it's gonna be some of these 4, I reckon. Some of these 5. If you're a driver like B and LT, Dirty Boy, you need the points. But also you love to win to get into the next round, but how aggressive can you be? You know, if you wreck off and spin off and there's no yellow, you lose spots to the 13, the 00, maybe even some others back there.
Yeah.
You could fall back to 9th or 10th. Dirty Boy's starting to fade.
Good points. You can lay off.
Yeah.
Stage,
because
stage.
there are 3 playoff drivers that basically get very little. Obviously, as we mentioned, Brett and Big Jim get nothing. Katie's getting very little because he's finished in 16th. So they're definitely going to be below the cut line. And with Bean and LT, they entered above, but Bean has only gotten 1 stage point. LT only got stage points in stage 2. Granted, it was a good haul. It was 7. But Dirty Boy has gotten 16 stage points tonight. Obviously for Bean, it looks like he's going to be going for it. Oh, Max got loose into Bean!
Oh, he saved it. He saved
Oh.
it. He saved it.
Oh.
That would have been bad. That would have been 3 times.
Oh. And it wouldn't have been a yellow either. Oh. And this 15 to go at the line, and now they're running 1-2 again. They're 1-2-3 again. The 1, the 48. Max run the top. He just. Oh. Do you think he feels bad?
Might be. Or he's just making it fun for himself.
I'm gonna go with the fact that he feels bad. I think he feels bad
Yeah,
about what
well,
happened. Maybe he wants to try and push Bean up there.
maybe. I don't know. If I
Oh.
was done with 48 behind you. I
Yeah,
don't know.
and also with what we saw in the Winter Series race here, you can have a plan to do something. Doesn't mean it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
So what can Dirty Boy and LT do?
You can tell
Second
Dirty
and
Boy's
third.
cars already.
Yeah, fading off a little bit.
Yeah.
But like if you're LT and Bean, you kind of have to push him at this point.
Yeah.
I don't know if I. Well, he drives it in there pretty good, doesn't he?
As you say, as you say that.
Ooh, LT and Max got really close to the wall. Bean's going low, but Max doesn't go with him.
I think Bean's just gonna fall in behind him.
Yeah. Honestly, with how this race could end out, maybe fifth is the place to be on the last lap.
I would, yeah.
He might not want to be in the front two on the last lap.
Who knows? All five of these guys might wreck.
It could be a battle between Atrix and Kenny. If no yellow is called.
Yeah. I mean, if they wreck below the track, I mean...
If they wreck, or if they wreck on the track, then it's going to be whoever is in front at the time of yellow of those wrecked cars.
Chaos.
Yeah, Dirty Boy backing up the corner entrance to try and get a better exit. Looked like it worked out pretty well. Worked out very well.
LT.
Wonder if LT loosened his car up.
I think they know.
They knew it was going to be a shorter run than the last one, so...
But that's a dangerous game of playing with.
Yeah.
Losing it. Oh, like,
Yeah, it's dangerous, alright.
yeah.
So now that puts LT in second and Bean in third. Max in fourth and Dirty Boy now back in fifth. Man. Messiah has a decent gap, 10 to go at the line.
I think Max
is realizing that he might be running out of time.
Yeah.
10 laps to go right there. So for Sayo, obviously, he just wants to win. He's just here to win. For the... Oh, Max is loose again! Oh, he almost got down the Bean again!
I think that might... It might. I don't know if he can get back up there.
Yeah, I don't know if he has time. I mean, if LT maybe catches up to Sayo, but... We'll have to see. But I was about to talk about for Sayo, he has nothing to lose. He's just here to win. For the four behind him, they're all in the playoffs. Obviously for Max, he's basically here to win too. He's, you know, in terms of points, he's really, really good. But for LT and Bean and Dirty Boy, they're probably those are probably the four that are going to be above the cut line at the end of the night. I'd be shocked if it wasn't those four. So we'll just have to see. Oh, Sayo's getting close to the wall right there. And all it takes is one mistake, and then LT's there, and then that then brings, as it looks like, oh boy.
Oh, God, I thought that was...
Super, in an unconventional way, letting the leaders go.
And bat the wall like stuck out.
Yeah.
Hitting it.
Drove the car to the left.
Yeah.
So we have 7 to go at the line. This is maybe like the biggest lead I've seen the leader have all night long under a run like this. The question is, will them getting lined up work to run him down?
As long as they stay in the draft, they should be good. They get out of the draft.
But they're running out of time. 6 to go at the line.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't get things close to that wall. I don't mean.
Yeah, all it takes is one mistake.
Really drove it off to the corner by LT.
I really would have loved to see how this played out. If Max didn't hit that wall, they're off 2, running in second.
Again, it says fifth might be the place to go. So
yeah,
maybe
they're running the 48 down with that draft.
I think you gotta take the move when you get there. I don't think you.
Yeah, you can't wait. And now they're starting to battle for third again.
I think Dirty Boy realized.
Yeah. 5 to go at the line. And this getting to a part where maybe you did loosen your carb a little bit. Tires are starting to wear out. You're basically on the edge, and
One little
it's
mistake.
easy to get loose here.
Oh,
Everyone does it.
easy.
Every single person will get loose here at some point, like that.
Oh,
LT pushed it really hard, and I think he'll have to surrender second here, and Bean will be second now. And can Bean
we've
do
seen
anything with Sayo?
Bean's really aggressive, so it's good.
I think if it comes down to the last lap and he's within sending range, he might send that.
Oh, he's definitely. Meanwhile, we thought Max wouldn't have a shot.
Hey, here he is up to third now.
Yeah.
So it's still these front five. 3 laps to go at the line.
Seems like when LT got there, like he couldn't like really close in enough.
Yeah, but Bean is closing in a good bit. 2 to go.
Just send it so close.
Oh, LT's in the wall. That might be his shot done. But it's still, I mean, maybe not. You never know what might happen.
Yeah.
2 to go at the line.
One race or top 5 all wreck off the corner. Racetrack over. Max, I think, has to try. Oh.
He might just want to try and push Bean up there.
Yeah.
And then, oh, Siles off the bottom. Bean maybe backed up to try and enter and exit low. 2 to go right here. It worked out better for Sio, I think, though. In fact, yeah, Dirty Boy closed in. A big gain for the 10 and 4th.
I think Bean told me.
White flag this time by.
He's definitely in sending range.
And he's definitely within the range of he can go for that bumper. Oh,
But well, I guess we'll
we're
find
about
out.
to find out. Last lap is underway. Cyogenic leads, not in the playoffs. The 3 behind him are. There's some shuffle going around to turn 1. Sile's going to protect the bottom. A bad entrance, though.
Gonna get
Being a little bit of a better run. Can he stay close enough to make a move?
He has to send it. Yeah,
Oh, yeah, there he goes to the bottom. Let's see what he does with it.
Max backed up the corner.
Yeah, Max is going to try and get a run. Here they come 3 wide to the line. They're sideways all over the place.
Styles gonna get
Cyogenic by a car length wins at Homestead. What a
stuff.
finish.
That's some good stuff.
And yeah, Max definitely played that out just about perfect. Kenny has impaled the pit wall.
Oh, that he's stuck, I think.
Yeah. I mean,
That's-
you'd definitely be stuck if you were that far in the pit barrels.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was an insane ending. And everyone did what they needed to do there. Bean sent it in. He got aggressive, but he didn't get dirty. That's for sure. He kept it clean. Max backed it up. That was good hard racing. If you thought that was good hard racing, Phoenix is next week. Shorter
boy.
track. You have to get on the brakes there, so who knows who might send who.
Good finish. Yeah, good clean finish.
Yeah.
I bet Dirty Boy was wishing Max sent it in a little
Dirty
harder,
Boy was
moved them
certainly
off.
hoping they would all get into the wall in turns 3 and 4, and he could sneak from the bottom. But if you're Dirty Boy, you can't complain. You got 3rd in those stages. You got 4th in the race. That's a really good points night. Bean with a 2nd place. LT with the top 5. Those are definitely going to be, those 3 and Max are going to be above the cut line. So you can't complain. And I don't know if we're going to have any interviews, I'll be honest. We'll just have to wait and see, I guess. We'll wait a few minutes, and if not Bean with the fastest lap.
There's Brennan.
There's Brennan. Brennan, do you want an interview?
I'm just trying to see if I can get the top 3 in here.
Okay.
I heard that was good.
It was
I
very
guess.
good.
Was it good? That's good. I'll tell Sile to join. Hold on.
It was some good hard racing, let me tell you. I guess while you're doing that, we'll interview third place Max. Uh, it was a very competitive race, Max. You and Saya were going at it just about every lap. And there in the last few laps, it came down to you guys trying to run Sayo down. And it looked like you backed up 3 and 4 to try and get it when Bean went beneath the 48 there. So take us through the final few laps and trying to get out front from third.
Yeah, so I mean, first off, I got loose off of 2 and came across and hit Bean. This track is not very friendly with sliders, so the car just snapped and I hit him. So I backed up to 5th to let everybody go by because I didn't feel good about that. But we all linked up really well and we were catching him really fast. I mean, he's really quick, so it was going to be a battle to get him. But I thought Bean was going to send it really hard on him into that last turn, but he got him a little bit, and I just snuck it on the bottom. I didn't want to get into them. It was a cool 3-wide finish, so, I mean, congrats to Sayo on that one.
Yeah, we had fun up here. Eli, you said you were going to have a question for this week
Oh,
for everyone.
no,
So,
for everyone. I didn't say
yeah.
for everyone. So Max, why was that thing like you let off to get to the back of the pack? Like, what was that for? Like, were you being nice? Let the bean, or what were you doing on that?
Yeah, I was letting Bean by because I got it snapped sideways off, too, and I hit him, and it sent him low, and he lost a lot of positions. So I didn't want to be out front after that. That's not how I race, and so I just gave it all back and then kept on digging.
Yeah, but really good race for you. Second in both the stages. Got a third place finish. Good points tonight. You should definitely be very, very far above the cut line for sure. So congrats on your third place here tonight.
Yeah, thank you guys.
In second place, Bean. I see you say I should have hit him. Take us through that final lap because I'm sure a bump up the track was, or a really big bump up the track was very inviting in that final corner.
Yeah, that whole stage 3 was kind of just in a train trying to stay together and not because I'd imagine everyone was worried about going to the inside and like the guy on their outside getting loose because that happens a lot here. So we were all just sitting in line. Then, with in the last 10 laps, everyone started battling it out. We had a good battle up there, and then the last corner, I was planning on hitting him, but I kind of didn't. I don't really know why. I didn't want to win it that way. So, I mean, even if I did hit him, I think Max would have won. So, it was fun though. 3-wide finish. It's pretty fun, and to get second in a race where I need to do well, pretty happy with it. Even though I wish I could have gotten the win.
Yeah, it was a pretty good points net. Obviously, finishing in second, you entered above. You should exit above for sure. So, really good points net. Eli.
Were you happy not to get wrecked in stage 3? Those first 2
Yeah,
stages.
so I got wrecked in stage 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, stage 1, I don't really know what happened. I think H-Wix spun out, and I had nowhere to go. Just kind of there. And stage 2, I think Kenny cleaned me out. And yeah, but it's not really his fault because he just got loose on that corner. Can't really control that. And yeah, thankfully, I was able to avoid the trouble in stage 3.
All right. Well, congratulations on a second place finish. A good points night. Definitely to get you in a good points position entering the final 2 races of this round.
Thank you.
And the race winner, Cyogenic, pulled some great moves. He swept all the stages, strategy in stage 1 and 2, and then some great racing in stage 3. What was it like? You got out front in stage 3 after pit stops, and you probably had the biggest lead of anyone all night long. Not in terms of strategy, just in terms of racing. So what was it like when those 4 started to get lined up and tried to run you down with the draft?
Yeah, it was a little frustrating. I was trying my hardest for a couple laps to get that 6/10 gap to get out the draft, but with about 10 to go, I realized that they weren't going to battle. They were too smart for that. So I just tried to keep a little distance so I couldn't get dive bombed constantly. And by the last few laps, they were right on me, so I knew it was going to be a tough battle to the finish.
Were you expecting a bump in turn 3 at all?
I was. I thought he was going to put me in the fence, but I'm really happy that we got the battle out to the line and produce a great finish.
Eli, your final question of the night.
On that final pit stop, we've seen you like aggressive on the pit road. Like, were you afraid you were going to speed, or did you know your marks and all that?
Yeah, I was afraid I was going to speed because I started sputtering out of into turn three, and I didn't want the car to jolt into like 40, 50 miles per hour or something. But it worked out. I got it slowed down, and I was able to stick with the pack.
Yeah, you played some really good strategy in stage. Did you take no tires in stage two because you had such a huge lead over everyone?
Yeah, no tires in
Yeah,
stage two.
there you go, Eli. You called it. No tires. We
The
were
thing
like,
is,
dang, Max did
Max
really
took
well
no tires too.
entering pit road. I can't believe Sayo gained like 2 seconds on him.
Max
Yeah, no
took no
tires.
tires as well. I think Max, because I was in a party with him, he said that Max only took 1 can, but Sayo was saving and only took a half a can
There you
or
go.
something
That'd
like
be
Yeah,
that.
why.
yeah. I only had a 3 second pit stop for the second stage.
Yep, that's a fast one. Congratulations on the win, playoff spoiler. Um, and you can just try and go out there and get more wins, I guess, for the rest of the season.
Yep, that's the plan.
All right, I think we should wrap it up here from the Echo Racing League at Homestead. We have 2 races left in the round of 8. Next week it is Phoenix, low draft for that one. So that will be a fun one for sure. We might see some more bumping and banging like we saw in New Hampshire, Eli. We like bumping and
It'll be
banging.
fun.
It's going to be a fun one. And then we have Michigan with high draft. What's not fun about that either? So this is a really fun round, a really fun end to the round, and if it's anything like we saw here tonight at Homestead, we're in for a treat. So thanks everyone for watching the Echo Racing League from Homestead, the start of the round of 8. We'll see you guys next week for Phoenix.